We're the Girly Pops.
I'm Rachel.
And I'm Haley.
And today, what are we doing, Haley?
Reading Yelp Reviews.
Hold on, I'm using you to turn. This kind of sprouted from a place that we used to work. We used to go through the reviews and just read them to see like what people had to say about us and our customer service.
So we worked at Hobby Lobby. I'm just going to put that out there.
Yeah, it was a craft, if you don't know, a craft store. And our favorite review of all time is a review on Hobby Lobby that said, best steak I've ever had.
We don't serve steaks.
We don't serve steaks. We don't sell steaks. We don't. I think they were confused.
Very confused.
There wasn't even a steak restaurant or anything that sold steak nearby that maybe they like tapped on it and left the wrong review. I don't know.
I'm not sure. I don't have like the restaurants or what this is, but 2-star. Okay. My friend's leg is hurting now. Pinched nerve because of your toilet seat. Caused damage to her. Actually, hold on. Let me reread this as there's no punctuation. So.
Oh, yeah. That's gonna cause issues.
My friend's leg is hurting now. Pinched nerve because of your toilet seat. Caused damage to her leg. Nerve causing numb. You need to get a flatter toilet seat. Otherwise, never returning back to your restaurant ever again if you change the seat. Period. Toilet needs to be lower. That's why the toilet seat caused problem. It's hard to go to the bathroom on a hard seat. Period. It's like sitting in a tree branch log, pain nail, burning in legs because of the toilet seat. Please get a U-shaped flat toilet seat. The toilet seat is round like a pipe. It hurts the nerve in legs.
Where the hell is this?
I don't know, but they don't have good toilets, apparently.
Oh my god! How long were you sitting on the toilet seat to get a pinched nerve? Like usually I try to be like one and done, especially in a public place.
Oh
like,
my gosh.
All right, wipe, done.
Yeah.
Like not long enough to get a pinched nerve. Was she doing her morning crap for an hour?
It wasn't even like the person who wrote it. It was their friend.
Yeah. I look like a scary villain wearing a cape. I'm just cold.
Here, I'll join you.
Tuck it over under. There you go.
Over, under.
Over, under, around.
How did you do this? Who goes here? Who goes?
I don't live in town anymore, so sometimes noises of like other people being outside are so scary. And I'm like,
notice at their house, like anytime there's a noise, her husband's up looking out the window. Who is that? Who dare comes to our land?
Who dare? And yeah, now I hear like people like at their own house making noises. I'm like,
how dare you be so close?
Oh my god, how scary. Yeah. Okay, this one is I was actually looking for the exact review of the best steak I've ever had at Hobby Lobby. So I went to the Hobby Lobby that we worked at, and I found a few reviews. The first one I have, I wish I could say the names because I'm sure they're local people from around here, but can't do that. I generally love Hobby Lobby. This is a 1-star review, by the way. Keep in mind.
Okay.
For this review.
Okay.
I generally love Hobby Lobby, but I was looking for one thing in particular, a mouse of some sort for a craft project. And I wandered around the entire store for an hour and a half, and I didn't find a single, all caps, single mouse in the entire store. You're going to give this store a 1-star because you have a very specific... They have the materials for you to make a mouse out of, like, felt.
What mouse are we wanting?
Also...
Go to Walmart and get a catnip mouse.
Exactly. Dumb bitch.
Or do you want a computer mouse? I don't know what you want.
Yeah, literally. Like,
why do you think Hobby Lobby would sell it?
Yeah, why would you go to a craft store? They have the materials to make your own mouse if you want to make your own little
DIY
cosplay mouse.
Yeah.
Why would you give the store a 1-star? Because you're stupid.
I normally love this place, but the one item that I wanted, which they don't sell, they didn't have, which is rude.
Honestly, 1-star. Bad service.
Yeah. It's not, I don't even think they probably didn't ask for help. They're like, I have been searching for it.
Literally, it says I wandered around the store for an hour and a half. You didn't think to ask someone?
Ask someone.
At least me, when I worked there, if I saw someone walking around like, I'd be
would
like,
go the other
do you need
direction.
help find something? Well, Haley would do that. I'd be like, do you need help finding something? Because, like, get out of the store. You know, I
That's
don't want
fair.
you here at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, that's how it is when they come in 2 minutes before. I'm like, okay, you know exactly what you need. They're like, yeah, I know exactly what I need.
Yeah,
And then
like-
they're wandering 5 minutes later. I'm like,
Get out. Yeah. So she definitely did not ask for help.
no. The next one is the review, and then the owner's response to the review, which is really good. So this is 1 star. I'm assuming it's a bar, but okay. So the person was like, I have loved this place and have met so many great locals since I moved here a bit over a year ago, but felt completely let down after being bullied by belligerent people and feeling no support to kick them out. I felt let down, and bartender had poor judgment looking out for me as a regular. All right, so that sounds bad, right? This
Okay,
person's getting
yeah.
bullied,
He's getting bullied
sad.
and no one's standing up for him in this establishment.
The owner, please don't throw your bird at people anymore. The staff is not responsible for your fights. I found the video of you throwing the bird. So he started it. He started the fight and was mad at the owner didn't kick out the person who got a bird at.
I would fight someone who threw a bird at
Was
me
it
too.
a dead bird? A live bird? Fake bird?
Was it like a birdie, like a badminton birdie?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
That one wouldn't be so bad, but like
No.
a dead bird,
yeah.
I'd be up in arms.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's funny. Okay, so these are like all kind of like I said, mine's are kind of personal. So like, backstory to this one: we had a boss at Hobby Lobby. This is also from Hobby Lobby. Man was literally like, you ever seen what's it called, My 600-Pound Life or something like that?
Yeah.
Man was heavier than them. He was like 800 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
When I say he would stand up, and he couldn't stand up because he was too wide between the chair arms that his stomach would get stuck in it, and he'd bring the chair up with him as he stood. He was a big boy. And on top of that, he was like 7.5 foot tall. Big guy.
Mhm.
Okay. So keep this in mind when you think of him like trying to hide and be sneaky. Okay. Okay. There's not much hiding for a 7.5 foot, 800-pound man.
No.
You can't be sneaky.
No.
The ground shakes when you walk. The heavens are being graced by your forehead. It's not gonna happen. Okay?
Okay.
Keep that in mind.
Okay, I'm keeping it.
2 stars, which is pretty generous, I feel,
I'm
for this event.
Close to half.
Love this store. So much to choose from, and the prices are very fair.
Okay.
However, my wife and I were followed around the store by the store manager, Steven or Kevin, I can't recall his name. That's not it, but they were along the same line.
Yeah.
Kind of
close
old
enough.
guy name, yeah.
Old white guy.
Yeah. In an obvious, ridiculous attempt to be inconspicuous. It was apparent he thought we looked like shoplifters. Question mark, question mark, question mark. He followed us to 5 completely different areas of the store. ... So I decided to follow him. I think he got the picture. My wife was furious and wanted to leave. I told her, no, ma'am. That just makes me want to spend more money. We only intended on picking up a small sign for our kitchen, but we instead spent $160 on miscellaneous items. I guess the manager won after all.
I at first thought you were talking about the customer was that big, and then as you're reading it, it made
No.
sense to me. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, the manager.
Now I know who you're talking about.
You know who I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah. So when I say like, okay, when he would do this frequently because I would have people, I was the customer service manager, people would come up, they saw me at the front and be like, can I make a complaint? And I'm like, oh God, here we go.
Mhm.
And okay, the aisle is as big as my phone. And he'd be like this.
Yeah, I mean, people did steal a lot from Hobby Lobby, but
He wasn't inconspicuous.
what are you gonna do?
You could
could
see him.
watch
He
them
was
steal.
so obviously like
Yeah.
he'd like. I wish I could show. Hold on. Okay, let's do a live reenactment.
Okay.
Will you hold up this blanket so it's like a pillar?
Okay.
Okay, just hold like that. Okay.
It's a pillar.
Okay, let me move my chair. Okay, you're in this aisle right here, okay? And I'm big, tall, fat guy, okay? And I'm thinking that you're a shoplifter, okay? This is him. Okay, ready? You see how my body is still in the frame?
Do you see?
That is what he would do. And it would piss people off. I would watch him do it, and it was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, because I'm like, dude, just because you can't see them doesn't mean they can't see you. You are almost 8 foot tall.
You're large, boy.
And you are almost wider than you are tall. Okay, if you were an inch shorter, you'd be perfectly round. There is no way they don't see you.
That's true.
So anyways, I just thought that one was funny. I feel like it'd be funnier if you could see the mental picture that I can recall of this happening. It's probably funnier, but
This one is a 4-star, and I'm only reading it, and you'll see why I'm reading it. When I found out they had fired Rachel, I just had to start going back here again, which I will do every chance I get. Anyone who is smart enough to fire Rachel most definitely deserves my money. My prior experiences here were ruined by Rachel, but now that she's gone, I think I'm going to be bringing my very large family here for all major holidays. I'm not sure if they cater, but I'm going to recommend that my employer check it out. Hope the door didn't hit Rachel on the way out.
you know what? I know exactly what bitch this is. And you know what, bitch? That's funny. What?
Just for the next review.
Okay, now you gotta tell us, because I gotta see the face.
1 star. This is a car wash. Do not recommend this car wash. The vacuums remind me of my ex. It doesn't suck for nothing. 0 out of 10 for me. If you want to become better, make sure the vacuums work. Yeah, that's why I had that face.
Oh my lord. It's a good one.
Yep.
That's a good one. Let's see, my next one. Okay, this one is a grocery store. And keep in mind, if you've never worked retail or fast food or anything like that, on any given day of the year, especially holidays, they use like the previous year's activity of people just walking in, not even buying anything, just walking in to staff for the next year. So like, let's say, last year on December 12th, we had 240 customers come in. Mm-hmm. We need to staff this year on December 12th for the same amount of people.
Yeah.
So my theory, every holiday, you do not go into the store. You prep ahead like a grown adult that you are, and you don't ruin other people's holidays by making it busy at the store they work at, and so that they can't go see their families, you know? Mm-hmm. So that's my take on this. It's a 1 star for a grocery store. How are you going to not fulfill an order that was placed 3 p.m. the day before Thanksgiving and then wait till 11 p.m. at night after repeatedly changing the time just to cancel it and not give me my groceries at all? That's messed up. Listen, Leslie, you bitch.
Maybe don't
place an order at 3 p.m. on the night before Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Are you stupid?
Very.
And then she's mad that they didn't do it. First of all, why couldn't you do your own grocery shopping?
Exactly.
Second of all, why couldn't you plan ahead like a big girl?
Exactly.
Third of all, they probably didn't have staff last year enough for all these dumbass people who are placing orders for their groceries. Go inside and pick up the blueberries yourself.
Yep. This is by far the worst barbecue I've ever had. I got the turkey club, and let me tell you, it was awful. The bacon was like chewing on condoms. The turkey was as dry as an old man's ass, and the barbecue sauce tasted like an old lady farted pee on the sandwich. The only thing that tasted good were the chips, because they had no taste. Thank goodness for the chips, because if I had to eat that greasy horse manure, I'd guarantee I'd have diarrhea for 3 days. There's so many visuals.
Oh, I've got so many pictures.
I know.
How many times has he chewed on condoms to know
How many times?
the texture enough to compare it?
I don't know.
Oh, and how does he know how dry a old man's ass is?
Also, how do you
What if he has a wet?
pee?
How do you fart pee? No, I'm not going to ask questions about that. I got tummy issues. I know all about that. Been there, done that. Don't ask the question. You will find out the hard way how it works. Okay. This one's for Walmart. This is by Rita. It's Walmart, period. A man in line in front of me had a shirt that had no barcode. He told the clerk not to worry about it. He didn't need it immediately, and the line was very backed up. At least 6 more people behind me. The clerk said they can get used to it. Honestly, kind of a bitchy thing to do, but
Yeah.
Going back into my era in retail and how much I really hated my job and I really just hated people because they sucked and they were so mean to me.
Yep.
I would have been like, queen shit right there. You go, girl.
Absolutely.
I love it.
1 star by Joseph T. Went there twice. First time girlfriend got sick. She said it was the food. I thought she got sick from something else. Me and my son went there again. We are both sick. Bathroom is nasty. And right before I went to eat, I used the restroom and someone left 3 medium-sized turds. Spelled TERDS in the toilet. 2 green, 1 black.
No! Wait! 2 green,
1 black.
How does that work? How do you poop different colored turds? Is each
Why
poop-
does it matter what color they are?
Because he put it in the review. Why now I need to know.
I don't know. Why can't you spell turds correctly?
Why can't turds?
Dirts.
Turds. I will say though, that person probably got sick too. But I feel like if he's gonna go into that detail of the color, we also need to know the consistency, the amount. Let me tell you a story about turds in a place. I have so many stories. Hold on. Wait. Pause. These 2 are about Hobby Lobby. 2 of them. We're telling a lot of Hobby Lobby stories here. We should just have... Maybe I should hold... That's the next video, actually. Next video.
What?
Hobby Lobby stories.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. I'm holding it. You have to stay tuned until the next time to hear the story. Sorry. 1 star by Ross F. The entire kitchen and wait staff saw the ice cream truck and ran outside, leaving me alone in the restaurant. 10 minutes later, they all come back with ice cream cones. I still can't believe this actually happened.
I mean, same.
Ross, why are you so bitter?
Yeah. You should have joined them.
Should have joined them. I will say, I worked a job for the summer one time, and we called the ice cream guy up. And we're like, when is your route hit our spot? And he was like, Tuesdays at 2:00. Bet. Tuesday at 2:00, we shut the store down for 10 minutes and got ice cream. We locked it up. We're like, we're not getting robbed, but we got to get some ice cream. Locked up the store.
Got our ice
Supported
cream.
a small business. Okay? That's what they were doing. They were helping the economy. Get over it, Ross.
We see you gonna make someone pay $35 for a pork chop when it's peasant food, but this water tastes like swamp water.
Bold, bro.
Person replied, although we serve peasants and kings alike, I can assure you our pork chop is one of the highest quality. Raised at Heritage Farms, his name was Wilbur, and he had a wonderful life. Fed the finest pig food and well loved, he fulfilled his destiny one fateful winter day. As for our water, apologies. I personally love it, but we all have our own palates. We would love to welcome you back in to try a full array of our Pepsi products and our Wagyu steak.
Oh, on the house?
On the house?
On the house? I'll take it on the house. 1 star by Kurt C.
Okay.
Such an awful place. They don't deliver to San Antonio. The pizza was too flat. They wouldn't accept cheeseburgers as a topping. They wouldn't accept my currency that I made up. Kurt coins. There weren't nearly enough toilets to accommodate a football team. I asked for a full body massage and they gave me pizza. Why won't they let me bring my pet mongoose in? They don't even have mongoose chow for my pet. It's not done. When I got the pizza to go, they put it in this flat horizontal box that was too wide. I held it vertically, and the thing got all messed up. It's their fault. Gravity on this planet is too strong for my pizza.
They didn't accept my Kurt coins.
Honestly. Yeah. No, I see his point. I get it. I'm sorry that you experienced this, Kurt. I really, it's making me tear up. It's very emotional. I'm so sorry. I too went into a restaurant and they didn't let my pet mongoose in.
So those are some Yelp reviews. Quite funny.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
They were pretty good.
Our next video, stay tuned. Well, it depends on which one.
Yeah, we'll see. Just stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We got more stories.
Yay.
Comment below if you like this, if we should do more. We can line up more.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, we'll never do it again.
But we'll probably do it again.
We'll probably cry if you tell us that, but
yeah.
we're open to feedback, only if
Yes.
it's positive, though.
Yes.
So, let me just...
Bye! Bye!